For today's creature feature. Man, it feels good to say that. Welcome to the north side of Atlanta, Georgia. Oh, the autumn. We don't get very much of this in Florida, that's for sure. The color of the trees, the leaves have turned. And so we begin this video right in front of the Crown Plaza. Are you ready, Chris the girl?
I'm ready.
The hills are alive with the sound of horror. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time. Tampa J here. My lovely, beautiful fiance, Chris the girl. We're back at it again for another horror convention. We love conventions. We featured a ton here on this channel. Actually, the last time we were here for a convention was for Dragon Con. It was like my 6th annual Dragon Con. And also, we've been up here in Atlanta for Days of the Dead, one of my other favorite horror conventions. This is the first time I am attending the Mad Monster convention, and I've heard great things about this one, so I'm super stoked to finally be up here to check this one out. Chris has actually been to Mad Monster before, haven't you?
I have, in Arizona a few years ago.
It was pretty good, huh?
I loved it. It was my very, very first horror convention of all time, and coming here for the first time was like, oh, I found my people. Like this, it fits, it makes so much sense, so I'm super excited.
That's awesome. I know what you mean, because that was Spooky Empire for me in Orlando. So this is a big deal today for so many reasons. This is the first time you're filming Mad Monster.
Yep.
This is the first time I'm attending and filming Mad Monster. There is tons of celebrities here. The cast of Scream is here. Neve Campbell is here. Also, I am looking to meet Carl Weathers, Mr. Apollo Creed from Rocky. Huge fan of Rocky. Also, Chubbs and Happy Gilmore. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. I don't know if I have the courage to say that to him, but I'm definitely going to be thinking that. So there's so many things going on here today. Of course, most likely we'll see cosplay. We really don't know until we get in there. I also want to say that we are staying here tonight at the Crown Plaza. We reserved a room, so we don't have to go too far after we end the video. And we're just going to have a good night. We're going to document our experience here at Mad Monster. Had to set this up properly. Okay, are you ready to get in there?
I'm ready.
There's much ahead. And here we are, entering the Crown Plaza. We bought our tickets online. I believe today, Saturday, was about 60 bucks each. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh! I haven't seen your movie yet, but I'm going to, I promise. The new movie, Eli Roth movie, just came out this weekend. We've already bought our tickets to watch it this week, so no spoilers. But they have this lovely Thanksgiving feast here to help promote the new movie. Also, there's some goodies over here as well. They got masks. They've got, what are these, hats?
Yeah, little hats.
This is cool, and also there's some pilgrims right there. Thanksgiving. I can't wait to watch it. No spoilers. I bought my tickets. Not gonna see it till this week. And first things first, this is a vendor here. Look at all the blow molds. Oh my gosh, Queen Halloween.
I'm like salivating.
Oh my god, I think we have this one at home. There's so many of them. I really like the Dracula back here. And the witch.
You like my little friend?
I love them. Okay, now we're checking in. Right inside the door here to the left. This is where you pick up your tickets. All right, so this hotel looks awesome. There's all kinds of alcoves, nooks and crannies, celebrities everywhere. Yes, Peter Criss from Kiss is here. Kiss Army. I'm actually wearing a Kiss shirt underneath this black shirt. And if I didn't mention this already, this is the first ever Mad Monster for Atlanta, the very first one. It's Boba Fett. Wow. You could be the real Boba. I know he's here today. That's amazing. All right, check it out. We got celebrities and we got vendors kind of all mixed in. Carl Weathers is straight ahead. Also Jesse Ventura. And some of the official Mad Monster merch right here at the merch booth. We like scary movies. I'm probably gonna get me a t-shirt. I don't have a Mad Monster t-shirt because this is my first Mad Monster. This is cool because it's two of my faves, Scream and Friday the 13th. Part 4, the final chapter. All right, here we are behind two Ghostface. Oh, watch out, here comes Art the Clown. Oh no, he spotted me. Art. I like it. Oh no, is that what you told Santa too before you took his face? Right, Art the Clown, ladies and gentlemen. Get him. Merry Christmas, all right, Merry Christmas. Yeah. I just said hello to Carl Weathers, and I was inquiring about what it takes to get his picture, his autograph and whatnot. I'm actually thinking about getting the official photo op, so I'm gonna have to go check that out. His photo op is later today, but yeah, I just said hello to Apollo Creed. This booth here is selling some sick shadow boxes. This one, Hatchet, played by our friend Kane Hodder. He's here today as well. Kane is here. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Big Trouble, Little China, and there you go, the king of shock rock with the Jason mask, Alice Cooper. If you like what you see here, take a screenshot. They're on Instagram, Curious Good 666. I smell that blood right there on that salt. It smells like a Texan. What do you think, Leatherface? Yeah, you're looking good. Oh, is this your crew over here too? Oh my gosh. We got 2 Jasons. We got Jason Part 6. Ooh, look at that with Alice Cooper. Dude, Teenage Frankenstein. That's amazing. You look good too, my friend. 2009 Jason. That's awesome. And who you got? Oh, you got Scream the series behind you there. Another Jason. He's the mechanic. Oh yeah, always a good Kane Hodder thing. And Michael is just like, hold on. Hold my beer, or hold my knife, because I'm going to, oh my gosh, look at this ghoul right before the actual vendor room. So we're kind of in like the pre-vendor room. That way, there's also celebrities intertwined, and then you enter the big room before this giant guy right here. That's amazing, look at this. Cool, oh yeah, check this out. Oh wow, there's a ton of people in here and a ton of vendors. So good. And also, this is the first time I've ever seen Nev Campbell at a convention. This is the first opportunity. All right, they finally showed up. We've been looking for you, boys. What's that?
What is your favorite scary movie?
If I don't say Scream, am I gonna get stabbed?
Hey, you answer right, you die.
Okay.
You answer wrong, you die.
Oh, okay. All right, my favorite scary movie is actually Annabelle.
Ew. I'm judging you a little bit.
But you didn't kill me. He didn't kill me.
Not yet.
You know my favorite scary movie, right?
Wasn't it The Brave Little Toaster?
Nailed it. Terrified. Chucky? Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Tampa, Jay.
Oh, he knows my name.
What are you doing?
I'm just filming you, Chucky. Or should I call you Charles?
That'll be $60.
60 bucks?
Yes.
Okay, let me go to the ATM. Carl Weathers.
Have it when I get back around.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
I'll be back.
All right, I believe you. Friends to the end, right? All right, see you, Chucky. I'll go get that money. I ain't gonna pay him. Take your picture getting puked on by the real screen used Cheddar Goblin. Free with purchase. Oh wait, we should probably make a purchase, but that is the real Cheddar Goblin.
So you ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. So hello out there in Ghoul Land. I'm Professor Morte of the Silver Scream Spook Show here in Atlanta, and this is the show we've been doing for 17 years.
Wow, 17 years.
Yes.
We like my ghost
live
house.
show. Kids love it. We love children. See, look.
Oh.
I love children. They're delicious.
She's got.
I mean, delightful. Children are delightful.
She's got daggers for you.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I really scared her. But that's what we do. We scare the yell out of people. And like we showed the Tingler, we wired 70 of the seats.
Vincent Price.
That must be a Guinness Book of World Records.
That's amazing.
Right? Wired the seats and shocked everybody. We scared the yell out of everybody. But yeah, we've been doing the show for 17 years, and like we showed the Wolfman, and Universal Studios contacted us and said, how did you guys sell 800 tickets to this movie that's almost 100 years old?
What a creature
and I was
feature.
like, yeah, because there's lines around the building. These kids, they love this stuff. You know? Sometimes the old stuff is the best stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
I look forward to checking out your show. I gotta come to
You
it.
gotta Google it. There's a lot of stuff online.
Okay.
But yeah, so there's some interesting art here. I don't know if you guys saw Adult Swim Yule Log.
Oh.
This is the murder log, one of the 6 that we built that like flew around caving people's heads in. I do a lot of work for Adult Swim. I designed the show Your Pretty Faces Going to Hell. Did all the makeup.
Awesome.
And me and Casper did
the Cheddar
2D
Goblin.
Cooks, which led to us doing the Cheddar Goblin for Panos, for Mandy. So we do a lot of fun stuff.
Well, thank you.
But one of my favorite things at the table, so I always wanted to work with Bela Lugosi. So me and Bela Lugosi sculpted this.
Really?
Yeah, you think I'm crazy?
That's awesome.
Well, you'd be right, but this is a true story. So Bela Lugosi was a sculptor. A lot of people don't know this, but if you watch White Zombie, you can tell how good he is.
I have it at home.
He's sculpting that thing right on the screen. So he sculpted an image of himself that he would give out on Halloween. So I took the image, made a mold of it, and then I re-sculpted it as me. So I could say me and Bela Lugosi worked together on the sculpture.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. That's
It's
awesome.
not exactly a lie.
Well, check them out. Yeah.
Yeah, so how do we find your show? Like, what are
Just
the
go to
details?
silverscreamshow.com or go to our website for our effects studio, Silver Scream Effects Lab.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
Lots of cool
Appreciate
projects
it.
coming up.
Awesome.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Stay
You guys be
spooky.
careful out there.
Oh wow, look at this. All kinds of stuff in here. Look at these masks though. This is Archaic Manifestations. It looks like they're selling all kinds of different headpieces, horns, ears. But these guys right here, those are scary. And I love these shirts over here. Who remembers Famous Monsters, the magazine? It's still a thing, but these are really cool. I see a Savini shirt over there. He just celebrated a birthday, by the way, last week. Happy birthday, Tom Savini.
First time I went to Mad Monster, I got Tom Savini's
Oh, that's where you got it.
autograph. Yeah, he was on one episode of The Simpsons, and I had him sign the pamphlet to the DVD of that one episode, and he was totally confused. He had no idea.
He forgot that he was in
He
it.
absolutely did. So that's my Tom Savini story.
That's awesome. Got the Wicked Witch of the West here. You look great. That's fantastic.
I know, my aren't I beautiful?
Yes, I'll get you, my pretty.
She's very humble. She's also the
And your
best.
little dog,
it
too.
A little
cosplayer.
dog? Oh, and my little vlog too.
Dog, you're your little blog.
Oh, and the dog. I really love this vampire cookie jar, Dracula cookie jar, 35 bucks here. Oh, what knockers. They got knockers here too. Also, check out this cauldron, Chris. A glowing cauldron. Yeah, this is JP's horror collection. There's the card right there if you want to check out some of this stuff. Sith Lord, Count Dooku. Wow, that is a really good one. Christopher Lee. So imagine all your favorite characters in their own version of Mount Rushmore. We got Star Wars here, we got slashers, we got Ninja Turtles, we got South Park, one of my favorites, one of Chris's favorites, The Simpsons. They've got all different sizes too, these 3D prints. Also the same thing, but with Buddha. See E.T. Buddha there, we got Mario, we got Lego, we got Beetlejuice, not that Beetlejuice, that Beetlejuice. We got the Notorious B.I.G., Count Chocula. We've also got Futurama. This is really cool. Oh, look at the Terminator, Predator. 3D printing by Mucky Chris. There's the information right there if you're interested. This stuff's really cool. This attention caught our eye over here. Porco and Knockers. That's a cool name already. Got some sick machetes in here. Real machetes painted. $40 each. All your favorite Jason masks in there. That's not bad. 40 bucks each.
How you doing?
Do I have the pleasure of greeting Mr.
Porco.
Porco? Okay.
How y'all doing?
I'm doing good, man.
That's awesome.
How you liking Mad Monster in Atlanta so far?
I love it.
It's a good show.
We've done this show in Carolina for
Carolina?
7 years.
Have you ever done Fear Fest?
Yes, we have.
You look familiar. I think I may have met
We've
you
done
at
2 or 3 years of Fear.
at Fear Fest before.
Yep.
All right. I'm here grabbing an autograph from Darren Ewing from Troll 2. Who remembers this? This is one of my awesome, most favorite movies from when I was a kid. Oh my God. I've always wanted to do this with you, sir. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
All right.
rolling.
1, 2, 3. Oh my God! Dude.
And see.
All right, if you know, you know. I first watched this movie probably too young as a kid, and natural reaction to it the first time you see it as a little kid, it actually is pretty terrifying. You don't realize it's awesomely bad until you get a little older and you rewatch it. So cool to actually meet Darren. That's amazing, and do the line with him. What a pleasure. I'm loving Mad Monster. It wouldn't be a party without the Grinch, especially a Christmas party. You look good. Oh wow, this is a great Grinch. I love it. Take a screenshot. Oh yeah, that'll last long. I love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. You follow me everywhere. You follow me everywhere. You know what comes after Thanksgiving, don't you? Christmas. Oh, I knew we'd see these two. Oh, we have to get these two together. We have to get, okay. All right. I'm agging. Oh no. Oh. Oh my gosh. I didn't expect this to happen. Oh, in the eye. Oh man, yeah, there's a cleanup. Oh, okay guys, maybe we should just hug this out. It's the holidays. It's the no, it's not gonna happen. There you go. Christmas and Thanksgiving. Oh, well, happy holidays, happy Thanksgiving.
Help me.
Oh no, the axe again. Oh.
Just take me out of my misery, Art. Not them, me. Not them, me. Okay, check this out. Certificate, Full Moon Horror. We've got the puppets from Puppet Master. We got the Tunneler. We've got Furnace Leech and Torch. I think those are signed. I don't know if they're screen used, but there's all kinds of props in here. There's the phone from Black Christmas.
Signed by Gina Davis.
Whoa. Oh yeah. Is that really signed by Gina Davis?
I think it is, yeah.
That's amazing. Freddy Krueger face and makeup kit. I don't believe I've seen one of these before. This is cool. Not an actual mask, but you can kind of make yourself up with the Freddy. You've got the eyes and the face there, the teeth. 20 bucks for this set.
Pretty neat.
It's always someone you know. I like this very 80s rendition to Scream here, this poster. And what's a horror convention without horror movies? Got some deep cuts, some cult classics over here. Also, some horror books. Check this out. Tom Savini's Grand Illusions, the art and technique of special makeup effects, original books 1 and 2. There's some classic faces there you see. Also, I see some books that I have at home, including Mountain Ghost Stories and the one and the only Mark Muncie's Carrie Schultz, Erie, Appalachia. Look at that, shout out to them. Definitely have that one on my nightstand. I'm over here at the Fantastic Horror Shop. That's where art is set out up front. Now what's a horror convention without a massive amount of blood? Look at that, they got it by the gallon, they've got it by the pint, they got it by the quart, they got it by the cup. There's a lot of blood over here by VHS. Oh geez, be careful. That thing looks sharp. Look at, oh, look at all the scalpels. A galaxy far, far away. This is some really good Star Wars cosplay. Awesome. Wow. Thank you, may the force be with you. All right, so we're gonna go check out the Carl Weathers Q&A. Carl's actually right over here still signing autographs, so I'm sure shortly we'll go and see where he's about to speak. And Carl just recently played Grief Karga in The Mandalorian. Love The Mandalorian. So cool. Love him as Chubbs. Yeah, also Action Jackson and in The Predator, and of course Apollo Creed. And I have not seen him in Arrested Development, but Chris was telling me it's a great show.
Oh, it's amazing. It's like one of my most favorite shows, and he did an awesome job.
Such a brilliant actor.
It took Al Desario, the special effects guy, 1 week to wire that. It took 1 week of multiple people wiring that. They did a 7-camera shoot because they knew it was only going to happen one time, and they wanted covered from every conceivable angle they could. And that's what they did on that big mowdown thing, where Richard comes back and looks and says, "We hit nothing."
Predator. Love it.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Governor.
Jesse Ventura!
Yeah. And we're waiting for Carl Weathers, Mr. Apollo Creed and Chubbs, pulling off with the free water. So far, I'd like to say this is quite a party. Mad Monster is awesome. We still have much more to see and do. Also later, I'm gonna get that photo op.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please give a big Mad Monster Party Atlanta welcome to Carl Weathers!
Yeah! There he is over there, yeah! Amazing.
Expecting a little more, I fell asleep there. They said, "You're on." Okay, here I am.
Cool. Well, thank you for joining us here in Atlanta and for taking part in another Q&A with Mad Monster.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here in Atlanta after so many years. Some of you may or may not remember that years ago, Carol O'Connor shot a show down here called In the Heat of the Night.
In the Heat of the Night, Covington.
Yeah, and I was fortunate enough to know Carol prior to that. Met him through Burgess Meredith, and Carol asked me to be a part of the show. So I got a chance to spend a little time down here in the Atlanta area and Conyers, and we did a show that I think a lot of people love, and it's coming up today. So good to be back.
Yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about that? And because if I remember correctly, you also did some theater in college as well too during that period.
All the above. Well, the long short story is I did the first play I ever did when I was a kid in grade school. And anybody in here who knows that you do something and you get applause for it, it kind of sticks with you and encourages you in many ways to want to do more of it. And so I did that first play, which was, 5th or 6th grade, and got bitten by the bug. Actually, the truth is, I did a play before that, one of those pageant plays, where kids are dressed up with the weird wigs and the pantaloons and all that kind of crazy stuff and tights. And finally, as I matriculated and went through secondary school and all that, I fell in love with football, and football was probably physically, even though I tried out and made every sport in junior high, the only thing I was really good at was football, But those coaches were generous, I think, because I was the kind of kid who, I just tried hard. I just wanted to be successful at something. And despite the fact that I wasn't the best at a lot of those, I made the teams. But football was kind of my wheelhouse, So did that and got a scholarship to an all-men's Catholic school in New Orleans, which is where I grew up. And then I left there just before my senior year, between junior and senior year, and moved to Long Beach, California. I had a grandmother who doted on me, and I'd been there and visited, and wow, it was so beautiful and so open and so many things that I appreciated. And I went there and then went to finish high school at Long Beach Polytechnic. Long Beach Poly is well known for a lot of athletes who've gone through there, and a number of them have made it to the NFL. And from there, I went to Long Beach City College because I thought football was over. I was going to do something different. But as soon as I got there, what happened? The coaches came to me. I started playing football again, and had a teacher there who encouraged me to go and try out for a play. God only knows why, but seriously must have seen something in me, and I went and I did that. I got the role in the play. And did that, and then I got a scholarship to San Diego State. Don Coryell was the head coach. Played at San Diego State, made that team, and majored in theater. And that's how it all began. Here we are all these years later, and I've been very fortunate.
Awesome.
Now, you've played a number of iconic roles over the years. Of course, most notable, Apollo Creed.
That's not the most notable. Come on. It's one of them.
One of them.
People love all those characters, am I right?
Yeah. Action Jackson.
But can you talk a little bit about being cast in that as that character?
Well, the misnomer, I think, for a lot of people is that if you work in quote-unquote Hollywood, you made it. Well, I after football, after I decided, I played with the Oakland Raiders, and then I went to Canada and played in Canada for 3 years, CFL, and there came a point where I wasn't having fun doing that anymore. I was getting beaten up, and my body was aching, and I was still very young, of course, but in football, and particularly professional football, 3 or 4 years, man, you've been beaten. And because you went through junior high school, college, blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of years of being pounded on. And I also just had this yearning to do what I really wanted to do, which was be an actor. And I'd had some San Francisco experience and some success in San Francisco, and did a play or two in San Francisco, and decided out of naivete that I was going to go to Hollywood and give myself a year to make it. Well, I say naivete because there are people who work their entire lives at something and never quite make it, if you know what I mean, But I was real fortunate. I started working within about 6 months of going to Los Angeles, and I was fortunate because it didn't stop. I worked a lot of television in the early years, everything from Streets of San Francisco to Kung Fu to Del Vecchio to Cannon, SWAT, Good Times. I mean, a lot of different shows, And that kind of stuff really just helps an actor, a young actor in my mid-20s, to really feel that there's possibility. And then this movie came along, which at the beginning, people don't realize this was a script. That is, the history with Stallone and all that sort of stuff, and he didn't want to sell it outright. He wanted to be a part of it and made the deal to star in the movie. Well, they didn't want to see Carl Weathers because I was nobody. I was just a struggling actor, as they say, right? Working in a lot of television. I've done a few movies, but nothing that really exploded onto the scene. And they wanted a boxer who could act. And so they went after people that they couldn't get. And finally, someone slipped me a script because I couldn't get one through normal channels. And I read the script and bang, I just knew that this was me. I was a young kid growing up, you're emulating Ali, and everybody wants to dance around and beat Muhammad Ali, or beat the guy who's beating Muhammad Ali. Well, I thought I could do it, even though I'd never boxed. And so I got an interview finally, went in and told them that I boxed, and gave them this long story about when I was in Canada playing ball. In the off season, I would do club boxing, and I never boxed in my life. But I believed I could do it, and they had me read for them, and apparently that went over well enough that they said, okay, well, let's put him in the ring. So they sent me out on an excursion, and I remember it like it was yesterday, in Santa Monica, California. There used to be this gym there, and I went into the ring with a real boxer, a guy named Frankie Crawford, who was a middleweight. He wore me out. I mean, if you never boxed before, one of the things that really kills a lot of people is they don't know how to relax. You gotta relax when you're throwing punches, because if you don't, the tension alone will wear you up. Just holding your arms up, 3-minute rounds, it's a lot longer than you think it is. So by the end of 3 minutes, I could hardly lift my arms, but I could move, I could dance, I was athletic, and Frankie and one of the other guys went back and told him, I think he can do it. Lo and behold, I got the role of Apollo Creed, and as they say, the rest is history.
Amazing. Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Carl.
Hi.
Pleasure to be here. Ask this question. As a young actor and athlete, what was the main source of inspiration for you? Was it like music? Was it other actors? Basically, what got you going? What motivated you as as an artist, as an athlete, as an actor?
Yeah. Well, a lot of things. You mentioned music. That was one of the first things, one of my first loves, actually. I sang with bands since I was in, since I was in junior high school. I had a pretty decent voice and even recorded for a couple of labels, but that's a whole other story. But There's something that we hear a lot of times, and we hear actors say this, and I believe it is absolutely true. And today, more than ever, you see examples of it. If you don't have examples, then you don't believe that you can do it. I mean, you really think about that. You know, if you wanted to be a mathematician, well, looking at actors isn't going to necessarily inspire you to be a mathematician. But if you see great mathematicians and you start to learn what they did and how they did it, then guess what? There's an example for you of maybe the road to follow. And without a doubt, as a young black kid in this country, let's be real, there weren't a lot of great examples for me growing up. We're talking pre the so-called civil rights era, right? But I remember one of the first movies I saw, which I'm really making myself sound as old as I am now, was Sidney Poitier in Lilies of the Field.
Good movie.
And let me tell you, that made an impact. Good. That made a heck of an impact. And then I remember seeing him in The Defiant Ones with Tony Curtis. And again, what an impact. And then I saw other actors, one of whom gets seldom mentioned, but there was something about this guy on screen. A man named Woody Strode, who was in Spartacus, who was the one, what do they call it? In Spartacus, the guys who fight.
Gladiator?
Gladiators, yeah, thank you very much. One of the gladiators, and it's beautiful. I mean, if you want to really give yourself a treat, look at that physical specimen that was Woody Strode. I met him when he was probably just a few years younger than I am now, and he still was, like 6'3", and just sculpted. He was an athlete at UCLA, was an All-American, I think, was there when Jackie Robinson and people like that were there, was a decathlete, I think, football player, but I mean one of the most magnificent physical specimens that I've ever seen on film. So those kind of people, when I saw early on, you look at that and you say, oh, that guy looks like me. I could possibly do that. That's why it's so necessary for every kid to have an example. I mean, we look at movies today, and particularly I know now what's happening is, like Crazy Rich Asians, what has that done for the Asian community? It could have been just a bunch of caricatures, but you bought into not only the people, those characters, but the culture. So every kid, whether you're Latino, whether you're African American, whether you're Asian, whether you're you name it, if you're Nordic, to see some people who look like you is important. And so I don't know if that answers your question.
It does, thank you.
That's where I got
amazing
inspiration from, those people, on their shoulders,
It was awesome.
Well, I want to thank you again for coming out here this weekend and for being
And we were just both talking about how much we enjoyed that panel with Carl Weathers. That was one of the best Q&A/panels I've ever sat in. We've been to a ton of conventions. I'm a huge fan. What?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, we just got Grinch ball. Oh gosh, I'm always running into this guy. Just make it quick. Just make it quick. That was quick. It's 10 till 3, so it is time for my photo op. So we're just trying to figure out which line to get into. The photo ops go all the way down this hall here. Gotta find which one is the Carl Weathers. And we just checked in, or tried to check in with the photo op. They're a little behind because they're doing the Scream photo ops right now. They said to check back in a little bit, so we'll have to come back. But we're hungry. Let's get a snack, right? We're just talking about how hungry we were. And we're gonna check in because the hotel lobby is right here at the convention. Are you ready to see our room? I feel like we're in the hotel from Ghostbusters. Hey, what the hell are you doing? I feel like the cart should explode. And this is super nice. I didn't expect it to be so bright in here. So we're gonna edit this video. Yes. Yep. What?
Yep.
Hello. Do you like it?
The hallway's nice.
Yeah. And we'll get back to the convention. But the good thing is we don't have to leave and go somewhere else or drive home. We're here.
I'm gonna get spoiled on this.
I know, we should do this. We said this before. The way to go to a convention is stay at the convention.
This is literally, it's the only way.
This is how you do it.
The only way. We've been doing this like suckers this whole time.
This is how it's done. We just popped our heads outside real quick to check out this courtyard behind the hotel. This is lovely. Wow.
It's a beautiful hotel, beautiful.
I like this hotel a lot, yeah. And it goes down there. We actually parked back there. The parking garage is down the hill. Okay, I'm back to try to cash in for the Carl Weather. Ooh, Michael. Back to try to cash in on the Carl Weathers photo op. Okay, so I just got the photo done with Carl Weathers. They started playing the Rocky II soundtrack, Redemption.
Nice.
As I got a photo with them. That was so cool. I was standing with Apollo Creed there. Can't wait to see the photo. It's gonna be a little bit. They're a little behind on printing the photos, so we'll go to the convention and come back. And we're about to pop into our friends over here, Creature Cosmetics. Always rocking the cool special effects makeup. Chris has bought a lot of stuff here. Nosferatu. Check them out. Vegan and cruelty-free cosmetics inspired by horror and the macabre. Looks like they got some new stuff here. Terrifier, officially licensed makeup kits. I'm not an expert at this stuff. Oh, matte lips, so lipstick comes in like this VHS case. The matte liquid lipstick will melt if left in the car or in the sun, so fair warning. Be kind. Don't leave in the car. Oh, check it out. They're broadcasting Terrifier on VHS in here. Where can I get a copy of this? This is cool.
That's really messed
Creature
up.
Cosmetics, check them out. How about this for a creature feature? How many products have you bought in here? Have you bought in
Quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Quite a few. Yeah.
Always good stuff, right?
Always
See, I wouldn't know.
stuff. Yep. Yep.
I mean, I could
Well,
know.
You could.
I could.
There's no reason why you can't.
We'll put that in the
It's
next
all right
video.
there in the
Yeah,
bathroom. Yeah.
that's right. It's in the bathroom. All right, much ahead. Literally. All right, I heard from our friends at Creature Cosmetics. They had a boatload of VHS tapes over here. As you know, I have a collection at home. Let's see. Let's see if I can find anything I need. Return of the Living Dead. Got it. Got it. Need it. Got a Jaws 3. I remember seeing this at the video store when I was a kid. Haven't seen this in a long time. All right, they got the Monster Squad in here for 65 bucks. Man, I should have hung on to that. Jason Takes Manhattan. Okay. I don't have this one on VHS. This is one of my favorite covers of all time, by the way. I'm also gonna pick up a copy of Chud 2 on VHS. 15 bucks for that. A lot of people don't realize this, but you can put your weed in here. Oh, I love that quote. You know what that's from? The hot chick. That's Adam Sandler's cameo. I always say that when I see like little things you can put your weed into.
Do you?
No.
Never
heard me say that? Yeah, I haven't said it in a few years. But I swear. If you didn't know it, you can put your weed in here. Leatherface. Oh,
friends till the end.
I haven't been to the ATM yet, Chucky, so calm down,
I
okay?
gotta get out of this body sooner or I'm screwed.
Yep, you are. Oh, no. Why does the clown always come for me? That didn't work, did it? I was trying to scare you away with this guy, but it didn't work. All right. Yeah, okay. Here. Do it. All right, make it quick. The Thanksgiving guy didn't. All right, just picked up a little Christmas gift for Chris. Also, as I was buying it, I noticed they had an original Friday the 13th tape there, but an original re-release copy, so I grabbed that as well. Here's the company. They're out of Asheville. If I ever go to Asheville, I'm gonna pop in and check out their store. And we're back at the t-shirt. Chris is gonna pick a t-shirt out. I want that one right there, the final Friday, the final chapter, and Ghostface, but they don't have my size, so maybe next time we come they'll have it. So I came to see if my photo op was ready. It's been about an hour and a half, nothing yet. Thank goodness we're staying here though, and I can come down to the little hobby later and check. Oh my gosh, you can take Michael out of Pasadena, but you can't take Pasadena out of Michael. Haddonfield. Love it. And the sun's about to set right outside of our hotel window. Caught it just in time. It's about ready to go right underneath that tree line. And here we are, babe.
Here we are.
This is nice. Ready to get to work? Edit the video?
I'm going to go to bed.
Let's go to bed, get some food, then edit the video.
Yeah.
It's probably not gonna happen in that order, but it might. I hope you guys enjoyed Mad Monster today as much as we did. Thank you for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up. Chris was filming. Make sure you check out her channel, Chris the Girl on YouTube. There will be a link in the description below. And thanks to everyone today who we saw. Great time. We saw some friends. We bought some stuff, got some autographs, got a photo, which I still got to pick up. Mad Monster, I love it. That was my first one, and I will be back. We'll be back.
Definitely.
And for your third one?
I had a great time, as always.
All right, so that's it. We're into the video. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, just know there's much ahead. I'll see you in the next creature feature. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And here you go for the bonus feature. My photo finally came in. And I couldn't be more pleased. Look at the backdrop from the movie, Rocky. Carl Weathers, such a tremendous, awesome dude. By far one of my favorite meet and greets with a celebrity. That was so cool. I hope you enjoyed the footage of the panel earlier. I left a lot in just because it was so good. Such a huge fan. This guy's always been an inspiration to me. Just like Sylvester Stallone, Rocky. Such a great film. Best Picture, 1976. Couldn't be more pleased. Got this. We went to dinner. We went to Target. We did a lot of things. And we're back at the hotel. And here we are. Gonna edit this video. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks again for watching. Much ahead. Keep on punching. Goodbye. Oh! 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 I'm just... Oh man. And happy Thanksgiving. Have you seen my fiance? No? Okay. Hope you... Awkward. Ah!